Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Today this is the look I created. I used mascara as my eyeshadow and I came up with this really nice and fierce look. This look was actually inspired by Divina Muse. She's the one I saw on TikTok, or no, sorry, on Instagram, who used her mascara as an eyeshadow, and I was just like, that is so cool. It looks really nice and grungy. You look a little bit like a rebel, and it's a nice way to channel your dark feminine energy. So don't forget to watch the entire video to see how I created this. Don't forget to support this channel, like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps me. And without any further ado, we are going to jump right into this look. This is so funny. It just looks like my head is popping out of, because like my black t-shirt is kind of like mixing up with the background. But hey everyone, my skincare is done. I've used the INKEY List moisturizer and the Rose Ink eye cream, which I am loving, honestly. First, I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown corrector around my mouth as usual. I won't dive into this a lot more further. If you remember in my previous video, which was the one layer makeup, I had a few pimples which are still there, but I will have to color correct, obviously, because they are right now so red. For those blemishes, I'm just going to go with my Basanti Corrector, and I'm just going to pinpoint with another brush on top of those few breakouts that I have. And I'm also going to use this under my eyes and blend it out. So now, I don't know in which of my previous video did I use this NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, but I feel like this shade is not only a shade lighter, but it even like really clings to my, like the texture of my skin. I have dry skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these two. Oops, sorry, these two. This is the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer of NARS. This one provides the additional emollients that this one does not have. I think this is like a good foundation for people with oily skin but who prefer something that's light reflecting. So if you have oily skin, this is awesome. And I'm just going to apply this on my skin and tap it in with this brush. This is just like a Morphe brush. Right now I'm just blending this all with my beauty blender. These are the two concealers that I'm going to be using, and I just placed warm beige all in these areas. I'm also blending this onto my eyelids because of any pigmentation that I have there. To set my eyes, I'm just going to be using my Too Faced Peach Perfect Powder, which is actually discontinued now, but I mean, you can just use any one that you're comfortable using. I'm just lightly setting my eyelids with just this Chanel, I think this is it's just a powder. You can just use anything, honestly. With this Charlotte Tilbury Light Contour Wand, sorry, I'm just contouring my jawline. And I'm just like blending this with the same brush from earlier. And I only like to use a little bit on the sides of my forehead here. And I'll just blend this upwards into my hairline and like outwards this way. I'll also use a little on my nose here. I'll probably just take a little on this brush and I'll like kind of contour my nose. Just like going on the sides of where I can see like the highlight fall of the light. I'm going on the sides of that, and I'm just like blending this into my brows. And I'll just blend this with my beauty blender a little bit. Yeah, this is light beige from, oh my god, I just realized I already set my under eyes. Please don't do that on your own. Always highlight before setting your eyes. That's a mistake I made, but you know, it's kind of working out, so it's fine. So let me talk a little bit about this look. This look is basically something to make you look a little bit like a baddie. I'm anything but a baddie. I mean, I feel like, you know, you need to be a baddie to be able to channel that, but definitely I can do that with some makeup. And all I'm going to use is just a mascara. But before we go into using the mascara, I want to create a little bit of an upward lift to my eye. I'm just going to go in with this shade, which is Suede from this. This is the first Huda Beauty palette that ever came out. And I'm just using it on a small brush like this, tapping off all the excess. So once I place this in, I'm now gonna look straight, and I'm just going, I want to pull this out. So I want to build a little more, you know, intensity here to sort of push that in. That's essentially in the end what makeup is. And it also forms like a nice color for transition. So once again, use little strokes if you're not too sure. I'm bringing this in as well, and I'm just making sure I work this into my brow hairs too. And I'm just kind of dragging this along the sides of my nose. And I'm gonna pull this out. Then next I'm going to take a pencil brush like this with the same shade, and I'm just using that right under this, my lower lash line. And I'm going to join this up into that previous shade there. I don't know if you can see, but it's, you know, just creating like this upward shape. That's what you want. Remember to always keep a clean brush handy to, you know, clean lines. So I'm just like buffing out. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. And I'm going to place it where I need like the most color payoff, which is like usually here. Next, what you need is a mascara. Maybe something that you don't prefer or you don't like. I have a couple of mascaras, but the one that I picked out is this Clinique High Impact Mascara. So this mascara was great, but it's definitely not as high impact as it seems. So that's why it was just lying in the corner. It was kind of drying out. So I added 1 or 2 drops of my contact lens solution in this and kind of re-wetted it, and that is what you could do. And remember, you want to be messy, like controlled messy in this look. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to look forward, and from the part where my eye starts to turn down, I want to pull that up. So that is precisely where I want to place this mascara. I honestly need to be looking this way to do this, but I realize that I'll be covering out a majority of what you guys see, so I'll just like, you know, I want to add it in this shape. I'd say don't worry about the bigger smudges. You can just take like a pointed thing like this and just like run it through so that you kind of open up those little clumps. I'm just like pulling everything out, up and out. You know, it looks kind of meow. And I'm also going to do this on the other eye. And I have those little smudges. I'll just like take care of that. Just remember, this has to look messy. So I'm happy with how this turned up. I'm just taking a little bit of a black eyeshadow on a slanted little pencil like this. I'm just going to define that inner corner to add some extra drama to this look. I won't be drawing in an eyeliner and connecting it because I like that like floating whatever effect that we have here. So I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to move on to skin again. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using this MAC Mineralize Give Me Sun Bronzer. And we're going to start placing it everywhere. So to add to the fieriness of the look, I'm just going to use this Tower 28 blush. This is in the shade called Golden Hour. And using the same brush, I'll just use it when I have to. Awesome! So I even got done with my brows. If you can see, I really pull them out kind of straight. I made the shape more straight this time because it just like pulls your eye out, and that is something I prefer for my face. For highlight, I'm just going to use this Hollywood Flawless filter from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm just like placing this on the high points. Wherever you need to do it, just do it. I'll just blend it in with my fingers. I'm not yet very sure if I want to use false lashes, because I feel if I use false lashes, it might actually cover up that space that I want to show. So I'm gonna think about that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and curl and do my mascara first. And I'm thinking of using my mascara on both my top and bottom lashes. And for lip liner, I'm going to go in with this Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Hollywood Honey. And I'm just going to start shaping my lips. I want to create a little more volume in the center of my lips. So let's try and do that. Next, I'm just going to add this Merit lip oil. Tinted lip oil, I think it is. But this one's so good. It just moisturizes the lips so well. So I'm just applying that over, and this would even like evenly spread out the lip liner that I just applied. I like to take some on top here. Finally, I'm just going to add some setting mist. This is the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist from Glow Recipe. And finally, just to blur out any, you know, the shine, I'm just using this Charlotte Tilbury powder. And I'm just like running that across wherever I want to pick away some of that shine. I'm going to change my clothes and I'll be right back. And this is the finished look, you guys. So I paired everything with the Zara earrings and the Zara feather top. I also added a little bit of body oil and a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter on my collarbones and my shoulders for some extra shine. But tell me, how do you like this look? Would you try it? I think it's so nice and fierce, and it's a nice way to you know, channel your dark feminine energy if you want to. Okay, that's it. I'm actually just going to be removing all my makeup off and doing my skincare and like having dinner. I wish I had somewhere to go, but I don't. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you liked it. I love this look. Don't forget to support this channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps me. It really helps push me forward. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care and bye-bye.